This is Kansas Profile. I'm Ron Wilson, director of the Huck National Institute for Rural Development at Kansas State University. All-American. That designation is for the highest level of collegiate sports performance. Today we'll learn about a rural Kansas woman who founded a business that is helping create All-Americans in the sport of equestrian riding. It's today's Kansas Profile. Ann White is the founder and owner of Vermillion Valley Equine Center near Bellevue. Ann grew up in Manhattan and loved horses as a girl. My parents were not into horses, but they allowed me to have riding lessons, Ann said. Horses became her passion. She started traveling and training horses and riders, particularly in the English style of riding. Ann went to K-State and met Mike White. They married and she moved on to his family farm named Vermillion Valley Farms. I had been traveling around to train horses, but when I started having children, I did the training here at the farm, she said. I didn't really think people would come clear out here, but they did, and now I think our rural setting is one of the biggest draws, Ann said. In order to have a space to train, Ann mowed a patch out of the wheat field. The next year I mowed a little bigger patch, she said. We just kept adding on. That was the beginning of Vermillion Valley Equine Center. Today, Vermillion Valley Equine Center is a full-service horse boarding facility specializing in the English riding disciplines of hunters, jumpers, equitation, and eventing. Horse training and riding lessons are offered for all ages and skill levels. We cover the whole gamut, from rank amateurs to those competing at the national level, Ann said. The facility has capacity for 60 horses, including 23 school horses used for the riding academy. The facility includes large arenas with sand footing on a limestone base, a round pen, and a 10-acre cross-country schooling field. The newest arena is 150 by 300 feet in size and features a water jump, hill, and bank complex. Ann has a mobile trailer for sales of tack and opened a brick-and-mortar tack shop in Wamego 6 years ago. Altogether, the facility includes all the elements one would need for equestrian training. Such training has produced excellent results, beginning close to home. Horses put my daughters through college, Ann said. All 3 daughters, Alice, Jessica, and Amy, worked and rode on the farm. 2 earned college scholarships for joining the equestrian team at Oklahoma State. The 3rd went for a master's degree at the University of Edinburgh and lives in Europe. The other 2 daughters have come back to the farm as professional trainers. As a farm wife, it is very special that our daughters would come home and work with us, Ann said. Now there are 6 professional trainers working at Vermillion Valley Equine Center. Ann and her daughters and clients have literally traveled coast to coast and even overseas for equine events. Among her clients are those seeking to compete nationally. I'm proud of the professionals who got their start here, Ann said. She has trained riders who achieved All-American status on equestrian teams at Texas A&M and Baylor University, and became team captains at K-State, TCU, SMU, Oklahoma State, and others. It was a terrible shame that K-State discontinued its equestrian team, Ann said. Her facility is now home to the KSU Intercollegiate Horse Show Association Hunt Seat team and the Flint Hills Pony Club for younger kids. It's great to see the national awards, but it's also as important to see the kids who will never enter a horse show grow and learn in their self-confidence, Ann said. The awards and ribbons are fine, but it's wonderful to see the people who return here with their kids and grandkids, she said. How great to find this facility on a family farm outside of the rural community of Bellevue, population 205 people. Now that's rural. For more information, go to www.vermillionvalleyequine.com. All-American. That national designation has been achieved by equestrian riders trained here at Vermillion Valley Equine Center. We commend Ann White and family for making a difference by sharing their equestrian skills with others. It's a lifestyle that is all-American. For the Huck National Institute for Rural Development, this is Ron Wilson with Kansas Profile.